For decades, we've been told that crossword puzzles keep our brains young. But what if science tells a completely different story? What if your daily crossword is actually keeping your brain comfortable instead of helping it grow? Instead of helping it grow? What if learning AI, coding, or digital design is actually one of the best ways to protect your brain from aging? Today you'll discover why the world's leading brain researchers are changing their advice. So why did crosswords become so popular in the first place? For years, they were the gold standard for mental fitness. But here's the catch: they improve skills you've already mastered. They rarely create new neural circuits after years of repetition. The brain loves efficiency, but efficiency is the enemy of growth. When we stay in our comfort zone, we stop challenging our cognitive limits. This brings us to neuroplasticity, the brain's incredible ability to rewire itself throughout your entire life. Your brain is constantly adapting to new experiences, new environments, and most importantly, new challenges. Think of your brain like a forest. New difficult paths are like small trails that eventually become highways of intelligence. But if you stop using those paths, they disappear. To stay sharp, you must keep building. Next, we'll look at why the struggle of learning something new, like AI or coding, is actually a sign of your brain getting stronger. Most people avoid things that feel difficult, but in neuroscience, your brain only grows when you struggle. Learning something confusing, making mistakes, and then trying again, this discomfort is the literal sound of your brain getting stronger. Researchers call this desirable difficulty. The more you have to work to understand a concept, the more permanently it is wired into your memory. Take coding, for example. It requires logic, memory, planning, and problem solving all at once. Coding is unique because it activates many brain regions simultaneously, from language centers to spatial reasoning. Think of it as mental strength training. You aren't just solving a puzzle, you're building a more resilient cognitive engine. Next, we'll discover how the new world of generative AI is becoming the ultimate brain gym for modern learners. If coding is mental strength training, then generative AI is the modern brain gym. It's not just about getting an answer, it's about how you think. Prompt engineering, image generation, and AI workflows require constant planning, experimentation, and critical thinking. Every time you craft a prompt, you are teaching your brain to be flexible, to adapt its language and logic to achieve a specific creative goal. This isn't passive consumption, it's an active dialogue between human creativity and digital logic. The field of AI changes almost daily. That constant need to learn new tools and adapt to new workflows is exactly what keeps a brain resilient. You aren't just using a tool, you're building a mental framework for the future. In our next segment, we'll see why traditional puzzles like crosswords eventually reach a plateau and why your brain deserves more. Designing websites, creating apps, building AI tools, and editing videos, these aren't just technical tasks. They are architectural feats for the mind. Once you become familiar with the logic of a puzzle, your brain begins to predict patterns. It starts to work with less effort, not more. This kind of complexity is exactly what the aging brain needs to maintain its edge and stay resilient against cognitive decline. When you build a digital world, you are literally building new, robust highways of intelligence within your own mind. By managing these complex projects, you are significantly increasing your cognitive reserve, your brain's ability to withstand age-related changes. People who continually learn and build remain mentally sharp and resilient for much longer. In our next segment, we'll dive deeper into the neuroscience of cognitive reserve and how education and new skills protect your future.
Designing websites, creating apps, building AI tools, and editing videos, these aren't just technical tasks. They are architectural feats for the mind. These activities require managing multiple complex systems simultaneously. It's a high-level coordination that crosswords simply can't match. This kind of complexity is exactly what the aging brain needs to maintain its edge and stay resilient against cognitive decline. When you build a digital world, you are literally building new, robust highways of intelligence within your own mind. By managing these complex projects, you are significantly increasing your cognitive reserve, your brain's ability to withstand age-related changes. People who continually learn and build remain mentally sharp and resilient for much longer. In our next segment, we'll dive deeper into the neuroscience of cognitive reserve and how education and new skills protect your future. Neuroscientists use a term called cognitive reserve. It's your brain's ability to improvise and find alternate ways of getting a job done. People with high cognitive reserve can remain mentally resilient even as their brains undergo age-related changes. You build this reserve through education, complex careers, and most importantly, by constantly learning new, difficult skills. The more you challenge your mind, the more backup systems your brain builds. You are essentially future-proofing your intelligence. This isn't just about being smart, it's about protection. Learning a modern digital skill protects the brain better than any traditional puzzle. It's never too late to start building your reserve. The process of learning is the protection. Next, we'll look at the discomfort of being a beginner again and why that feeling is exactly what your brain needs to thrive. Being a beginner is uncomfortable. You feel slow, you make mistakes, and you might even feel frustrated. But that's exactly why it works. Start small. Try ChatGPT for a new hobby, Canva for a creative project, or even basic digital art. Every small project leads to big brain growth. The discomfort you feel is the physical sensation of your brain expanding its horizons. Don't run from it. Embrace it as a sign of progress. When you step into the role of a learner, you activate the same neuroplasticity that children use to soak up the world. This isn't just about learning a skill. It's about reclaiming your brain's youthful ability to adapt and evolve. The results are worth it. A sharper mind, a new skill, and a more resilient future. Next, I'll give you a concrete 30-day plan to upgrade your brain and start your digital journey today. In week 1, your goal is simple. Learn AI prompts. Start a dialogue with a tool like ChatGPT. Ask it to explain a complex topic or help you plan a trip. This first step builds the habit of thinking logically and creatively with a digital partner. It's the foundation for everything that follows. Week 2 is about visual creation. Use an AI image generator to turn your words into art. Describe a scene from your childhood or a dream you had. Seeing your thoughts take visual shape is a powerful cognitive exercise. It requires planning, precision, and an eye for detail. By the end of these 2 weeks, you'll already feel your mental flexibility increasing. You are no longer just a user. You are a creator. Progress over perfection. The goal is the journey of learning itself. Next, we'll move into weeks 3 and 4, where you'll build something truly your own. Week 3 is the core challenge. Build a simple website. Use a drag-and-drop builder to create a page about your favorite hobby or a family project. This stage requires high-level planning and coordination. You are managing a multi-layered system, exactly what your brain needs to thrive. Finally, week 4. Finish one creative project. Whether it's a digital photo album or an AI-narrated story, get it across the finish line. Completing a project provides a powerful dopamine reward that reinforces the new neural pathways you've built over the month. 30 days. That's all it takes to shift from solving puzzles of the past to building the tools of the future. Your brain will thank you. Progress over perfection. Your cognitive journey has only just begun. In our final segment, we'll wrap up with an inspirational call to action for your future. Your brain wasn't designed merely to remember. It was designed to adapt. Crosswords preserve the past, But creation transforms your future. Don't spend your future solving yesterday's puzzles. Spend it building tomorrow. If this video changed the way you think about aging and brain health, subscribe to Golden Wisdom for evidence-based insights that help you stay mentally sharp, emotionally resilient, and prepared for the future. Thank you for watching. Build your tomorrow today. Your journey doesn't end here. Every digital skill you master is a new neural pathway, a new highway of intelligence that will serve you for years to come. Stay curious, stay challenged, and never stop building. This is the secret to a sharper, more resilient mind. Thank you for joining us on Golden Wisdom. Subscribe to continue your journey toward a future of mental clarity and strength. Build your tomorrow today.